Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy King to the Kong back at the mic, and I welcome you to this video in which I will be reacting to the video of Allorim. He just pulled off the Wukong. Yeah, that's right, man. He just pulled off the Wukong, and he actually uploaded this on his channel. So feel free to check him out. Link is in the description box. And we're just gonna analyze his gameplay style. We're gonna maybe take something out of that. Maybe we're gonna uncover some of his mistakes he did in this game and learn out of that. So Allorim is a Wukong main. He stopped playing Wukong a while ago. I think like several years ago. He stopped playing Wukong, and he even stopped asking questions about Wukong. He doesn't even want to talk about Wukong. And some of you call him the betrayer, but to be honest, man, Wukong sucks, man. So I kind of understand that he quitted the Wukong, and he has one of the worst lane phase out of all champs. So hey, it is what it is, man. But we're just gonna hop into that video, and we're just gonna analyze his gameplay style, and let's see if we can uncover some mistakes, guys. So we're gonna start off with the runes. First of all, we're gonna start off with the runes, and here, in my opinion, he already did a mistake by picking up the wrong runes. Okay, these are the runes he picked up. We got Electrocute, of course. You want to go for Electrocute because what's the name of the other thing? The yellow rune. Conqueror is not really efficient on Wukong. Sada Impact, of course. Eyeball Collector for more AD, of course. And Relentless Hunter, of course, for the movement speed. But I would not take these. Okay, Time Warp Tonic and a Biscuit Delivery. He took this for more sustain, I think, but to be honest, you need to be more tanky, and I think the Resolve 3 would be a lot better than these, okay, than the Inspiration 3, because on the other 3 you got more sustain, more tankiness, and I think Bone Plate would help out a bit here. So I would definitely, against Olaf, I would definitely go for the Resolve 3 here on the lane for the laning phase, because I think this would help more than the Time Warp and the Biscuit Delivery. So as I said, he is laning against Olaf. Olaf is a bad matchup for Wukong, of course, but you still can't outplay him. Like it's still a skill matchup. It's like playing against Riven in a sense, okay? So it's not too bad, but it's still a rough and hard lane matchup for Wukong, just like almost every matchup. Okay, and he's playing on the top against Adrian. Adrian is a really good laner, a really good top laner. So it will be a rough laning phase. So we're just gonna hit the play button and see what's gonna happen. Also, I'm just gonna jump to the important parts. We're not gonna review the whole video itself. We're just gonna jump to the important parts, guys, because I don't want to have I don't know, a 30-minute video. So let's see what's gonna happen. So they are waiting for the minions. The minions are arriving on the lane, and Adrian just watered that. So let's see what happens. So both of them, you can see he's already playing passive, okay. And that tells him, okay, hey, this lane is my lane. So I would position myself over here. I would position myself over here next to the bush, so you can have some outplay potential here in this area, okay? So we see the first minion is about to die. So the thing is, what he's doing now, okay, he's just lowering the music and stuff like that. So that's the problem. That's the problem right here. Olaf is, of course, looking to land his Q on a minion and the enemy champion at the same time. So what Allorim does here, he goes immediately to that minion to farm it up, but position himself behind his own minion, and that's actually a free Q for Olaf. So what you want to do here is you want to skill up. You want to start with Q. So Q gives you that range, okay? So you can farm that minion up from here. You can press Q and farm it up from here, okay? But if you go, he started with W, which is also a mistake in my eyes, because now he has to go next to the minion to farm it up, instead of being a little bit far away to actually farm it up. So he started with W. He has to go to that minion. Let me go back and show you that. What I'm talking about. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Look, if he would have started with Q, he could have farmed that minion, which is dying over here, right? This minion I'm talking about. He's running to that minion to farm it up, and this minion here, yeah, the red one. And also Olaf is looking for that minion. So what he's gonna do now is he's gonna throw his Q in this direction. He will farm up that minion and hit him at the same time. Hit at the Wukong with the same time, slow him, and he can start his trade. And Allorim is looking for this minion, but he has no abilities to farm it up safely, okay? So what he has to do is he has to go next to the minion because he skilled up the W. And that's the mistake in my ass. So with the Q, you definitely want to start such a matchup. You definitely want to start with the Q ability, so you can farm up over here. He could have farmed this minion over here, and he would be safe. Now what happens is, look at that. He gets smashed right now, and he's just lucky that Olaf went back. He could have even dropped into half-life. Okay, but Olaf thought, okay, I'm just gonna go back because I'm gonna miss some minions. Okay, that's not worth it. Let me actually unmute this.
And I start W because.
And he talks about now about why he started W. So we're just gonna listen to
do
it.
Nothing, as in if I E'd to the creeps, he would run me down at level 1 and kill me.
That's right. That's right. He says if I would start at E, that would be wrong, and I can just admit that. He's right on that point. You don't want to start E.
If I start Q, maybe it would like get me a CS. But
yeah, that's the case. That's the case, my friend Allorim. If you are watching that, you definitely should have started with the Q. Okay, the Q would give you more CS, even though it's just 1 or 2. It's worth it because you can farm more safely than what you did over there with the decoy. Because now you are in trouble. Just because of that one move over there, you are in trouble, my friend. Look at that. He can't even go next to the lane anymore because he just skilled up W, and he can't do shit with W, okay? He can't farm with W. So what he has to do now is to stay over here and hope that he can suck some XP from the dying minions, which he can't auto hit last hit.
He could still run me down. I started W for the pure do not get run down aspect. I think that's the right choice in this matchup. That being said, I think this matchup is unwinnable if the Olaf has hands. So
yeah, that's true. Okay, that's true. Olaf has the answer because Olaf, you can't just fight him in a 1v1. You kind of need to outplay him. You kind of, by outplay him, I mean you kind of need to hope that he's going to do a mistake, maybe diving you or something like that. Okay, that's what you have to wait for. Okay, and we can see over here on the minimap, guys, that there's something happening in the river. So Zoe is moving, Nuno is moving, and Olaf can move too because there is a fight happening about the scuttle. I think.
Pause here, and we're gonna look over here. My jungler really wants this crab, but I'm playing Wukong against Olaf.
Yeah, that's the mistake of his jungler.
I have no priority, so
yeah, that's
your
right.
Jungler will
Nuno has priority right now. Okay, means top lane can move and mid lane can move, and Zoe moved, and Olaf is about to move. So definitely a mistake by his jungler. There's nothing you can do as Wukong. You will get pushed in, no matter what kind of champion you're playing against. You will get pushed in for sure.
Really want you to help you with this crab. This is when you say fuck him, and if he dies,
nothing you can do. First blood for Olaf on the top, man. This will make things even harder for Allorim.
Really stupid move. There's no prio on
yeah,
this.
and he has red
There's
buff.
No prio on that.
That's right.
Better not go for this.
Yeah, definitely a mistake by his jungler.
Olaf, and even if
now Olaf has that, look at that. Now Olaf even has that red buff, man. I mean, that lane is over, man. That lane is over. Like, before you start the lane, the only thing you gotta do is, guys, keep it in mind, the only thing you gotta do is survive that lane, okay? And hope and pray to the God that your jungler don't suck, okay? And by don't suck, I mean that he will show up at top lane at a certain point, okay? So this is what you have to do, like stay back, farm up, farm as many minions as you can, okay? And try to not to die to the enemy, and later on in the team fights you will have your impact, okay? Your game starts at mid game when they group up and start to play and start to team fight each other. That's your time to shine, not on the laning phase. The laning phase of Wukong is just bullshit, okay? So all you gotta do if you are playing Wukong in the top lane, guys, here's my advice. All you gotta do is stay back, try to farm as many minions as you can, try not to die, and that's it. Wait for mid game. And this is what Allorim has to do now.
The lane was in the middle. Think about our champions. We have Wukong.
So he's still talking about what happened over there. We already figured it out. So we're just gonna skip it.
Now. Unfortunately, a lot of this game is not very useful.
So he will get dove here. You see Nunu's coming in straight deep because he's low. He dropped low. There's nothing he can do against that. Like this guy, I mean, this guy has red buff, man. Nuno's about to come here. Nuno's tanky as well, and he is about 250 health. So he's gonna die here for sure.
Because I didn't have much of a lane.
Also, his W is on cooldown, and that brings up another point. He's using too many times W. I think he's a little bit rusty on Wukong. Hey, Allorim, man, you're a little bit rusty on Wukong, I think, man, bro. Not trying to be mean though. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out some of the mistakes. He's probably using too often, because I saw a couple times he used W for no reason. So maybe let's go back and see if he used it for no reason.
Not very. That is including me.
So now it's again on cooldown.
Unfortunately, a lot of this game is not very useful.
Did he use it? Wait.
I think any player would get.
It's on cooldown right now. 8, 7.
Me. So we're gonna fast forward through the laning phase now. Unfortunately, a lot.
So why did he farm the minion, the Cadillac minion, like that?
Would get smacked here.
So wait, he didn't skill up Q? What? What is it? Is it a bug or something? He's level 3, right?
That is including.
Ah, now it's up. Okay.
Me. So we're gonna fast.
So look at that. Okay, let me explain you something. Okay, the main focus should be in this kind of scenario right here. Okay, you are okay with your health. Okay, this is okay. They cannot dive you if you got so much health. Okay, so the main focus right here, guys, and Allorim, listen to that, my friend, is not this minion over here. Like, I don't give a shit about that minion. If it dies, it dies. I don't give a shit, man. The main focus should be around here. So this means you gotta stay back as Wukong, okay? You gotta stay back and wait on this until this minion drops low, and then farm it up with your Q. That's it. That's all you gotta do right here, man. I'm telling you, cause look what happened here. Voice crack right there. Oh god, I fucked it up, guys. Hold on a second.
Laning phase now.
So look at that. That's the moment where you go there a little bit and farm it up with the Q. But what he's doing instead is he eats into that. Why? Like why would you do that? Like farm it up over here with the Q and farm this minion as well. Like why are you going for a trade? I don't understand. Cause what happened because of that is he drops low, 300 health right now. Olaf's gonna hit him once again, and then Nunu sees that, oh, he is 250 health. Hey, let's dive him. Okay? So definitely a mistake by Mr. Allorim himself. Was a little bit rusty on that Wukong, bro. Look what happened.
Unfortunately.
So see what happened?
A lot of this game.
And he dropped his decoy for no reason. So now he is at 125 health, or how much is it? 150 actually. Okay. And Nunu sees that. He was like, "Oh, we can have some dinner over there, man, on top lane," and he just made his way to the top lane. Okay, definitely a mistake by Mr. Allorim.
Not very useful for laning tips because I didn't have much of a lane. As you can see, I did not have fun this game.
Yeah, there's nothing he could do over there, okay? He just fucked it up early on when he went for that trade for no reason. Because your main goal should be, guys, let me point that out again. Your main goal should be just surviving the lane. You don't have to kill the Olaf. You don't have to, okay? All you gotta do is to farm up all the minions you can farm, and that's it. Okay, survive the lane. Because later on in the mid game, your time to shine will come. Okay, and he's now fucked up. Okay, he's gonna die here, and he died, and now he's 0-1, and we're just gonna skip forward a little bit to the next important point because he's gonna get dove again. Look at that. He's low again.
He has his own flash. We're gonna go through this lane phase pretty fast.
Wait, let me actually see why he's low.
Wukong, because he has the worst lane phase in the game.
Look, I don't know why he's doing that. Yo, Allorim, if you're watching that, bro, why do you E into that? There's no reason for that. Bro, you make me a little bit upset, man.
Exactly how you think it is, and this is.
Hey, if I come to North America, we gotta drink something, man, and you gotta pay for it, okay?
I regret picking Wukong.
Good. Look at that. This minion, he wants that minion, right? You just Q it from here. The second you E in, this guy is just gonna run over your face.
Wukong, because
look at that.
The worst lane phase in the game.
There it is. Like, why do you E in? I don't understand. Like, E in means closing the gap between from here to here, and you will stay next to Olaf. Next to Olaf means you're dead. You're just gonna get some free auto attacks. Olaf is really thankful for that. Okay, Olaf is like, oh, this guy is eating to me. Hey, let's go. Let's have some dinner, man. Let's eat some ape asses. Okay, so
and
don't want to do that. And look at that.
This character, especially versus early games.
And he popped off again his W.
I didn't know if I need to flash there, but
and now he can. The Nunu can dive him because he's low.
We're gonna go through this.
There's another Q. He's super low.
Like I said, not much of.
There Nunu is. So. I know Wukong has the worst lane phase maybe out of all champions. Okay, I can admit that. But on the top, the Allorim did some mistakes, some brutal mistakes, which also made the whole thing even harder. And also what happened at the beginning when the jungler, his jungler, made that mistake by trying to take the scuttle, also made it a little bit harder. But after all, Allorim did some mistakes which you don't want to do. Okay, farming up the minions with the Q is better to farm it up with the E, and he did it several times. And what happened is that Olaf could run at his face and just smash him, give him some back massage, and that's it. And this is why he's getting dive right now. Okay.
Anything important happens here.
Look at that. There's nothing he can do.
Dive here with just W out and leave. As you can see.
Luckily he survives that.
It really fucked, man. Like,
yeah.
I'm so low HP. I'm losing all my creeps. Olaf's level 5. He's getting plates. I'm a couple creeps from 5, and he's a couple.
Okay, let's skip over to the next parts. So back on lane here. This is what you want to do. This is good what he's doing right here. Is position yourself in that bush so you can suck at least some XP from the dying minions. Yeah, there's nothing he can do right now. He's now fucked up, man. Because of all the mistakes he did in the beginning. He's fucked up. Also, I want to point out another mistake, and that's his item build later on. I will try to show you what I'm talking about later on. So he's getting fucked all the time, and there's nothing he can do against that. Like, it's over because he did so many mistakes in the early. He has no chance now. Right now, he has no chance to do anything against that. So here's the thing, guys. He bought himself a longsword and the Doran's blade. In my opinion, this is my humble opinion, okay? In my humble opinion, You should have went for Tiamat. Yeah, that's right, Tiamat. Why am I saying Tiamat? Because you want to push out the wave. You don't want to get pushed into your tower, into your turret, because what happens then is people will dive you. Simple as that. People will simply dive you. So if this minion wave is about around here, you can farm it easy up with Tiamat. En, boom, bada, beep, pow, and you push it back. So this means you are safe over here in this area, and no one will dive you. Okay, but if you get constantly pushed in, gives the enemy jungler the opportunity to dive you. Okay. So in my humble opinion, he should have went for Tiamat. Even though Tiamat is a little bit expensive right now, more than it was before, and now it's kind of luxury to build Tiamat on a lethality champion, but still you need it in this lane phase so you can push it out and survive actually the lane phase, so you can make it into the mid game and pop up in the mid game, right? Otherwise you're just gonna die and die over and over on your lane, and that's not what you're looking for. So we're just gonna skip. So he gets smashed again. So you see, he went for Serrated Dirk because he wanna rush, I think, either Duskblade or Ghostblade. But in my humble opinion, I don't know if I'm right on that one. You can comment below you can drop a comment below the video, guys. But in my humble opinion, he should have went for Tiamat to push it out, as I said. Because this guy is just getting free plates. That's what happens here. This guy Olaf is getting some free plates because he can't push it out fast enough. And then he gets dove. He just can't kill him. Because the thing is, let me go back a little bit. Let me go back. I know I'm going back a lot, man, but I'm sorry for that, guys. The thing is, if his wave, if the enemy wave stays long enough, Olaf can just throw his axes so many times. Because you, as the Wukong, you are waiting for the last hits, right? Voice crack right there. Because you, as the Wukong, you are waiting for the last hits. And this guy can just wait and throw his axe, and then again you are waiting for the next one and he can throw it again. So the longer you need to clear this wave, the more often Olaf can just throw his axe for free. That's what it does, okay? But now imagine you can push it out so fast with the Tiamat. You can push it out just like that. He just can't throw one axe. And what happens is you will not drop low that fast. So what happens over here, he's just throwing his axes, and then Olaf figures out, hey, I can dive that ape. And he does that, okay? So that's the main issue right here. This is why I'm saying, in my humble opinion, guys, you should go for Tiamat. So let's jump over to the next important parts here. So mid game is about to happen here. This is where Wukong shines. The Wukong starts with 77 CS, the mid game, and 02, while Olaf is starting the mid game with 128 CS, sitting at 4-1, and a bounty of 900. Killing that guy is so worth. So nothing is over. Also, his team is doing fine. Like, even though Vladimir is sucking, Draven and his bot lane is doing okay. And also the jungler is doing okay. So there's nothing lost. He can just simply as that, he can carry, the Wukong can carry the mid game into the late game. See? You need to clear the minions, because then he can't dive you anymore. You saw that, guys? This is what I'm talking about. Now he has to back off. He can't take this way. The Olaf can't take this way. Because there are no minions anymore. So there is a 2v1 happening here. And Rammus actually gets smashed. Oh, and Allorim is super low, about to die here. Let me go back a little bit.
He does kill the Rammus here, but this is the first sign of life I had all game.
Okay.
I didn't die in the 2v1.
A little bit lucky here. So he got the bounty on the top, man. He was sitting on 900. He got now 900. Now, actually, Allorim is a little bit back into the game. That was so good for him, and that was so bad. Such a bad move from Adrian doing that.
And I'm hating can do well in.
Skip over to the next.
I love laning versus Wukong, which never.
Okay, there's another team fight happening here in the river. So we wanna lower the voice a little bit. So there is a dragon fight going on. And this is where Wukong shines right now, okay, in the team fight. So before we start, we got Vladimir and Zoe sitting at the top lane, so they're not gonna join the team fight. We got the enemy ADC farming at the mid lane. So this team fight is really, really good for Allorim's team because they don't got so many people as Allorim got. So we got like 3v3 and the main damage dealer, which is Caitlyn ADC, sitting on 5-3, okay, 5 kills, is not there. So we got Fiddle hopping in with the ult, and the Allorim is managed to kill him, which is really good. So he got the first kill. There's the second, I think. He's just gonna E on him, right? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, they messed it up so hard. So he got 2 kills out of that team fight. He's back in the game, baby. And Olaf did no single, he killed no one. Being so fed, he killed no one, which is really bad for him. So let's jump over to the next part here. He's farming on the bot lane, porting back. Now the gap between his CS and Olaf's CS is not that huge anymore. So there's another team fight happening. We want to see that. So we see Allorim engaging from behind. And he went for Ghostblade, Dustblade straight. So let's watch it from here. He TPs over there. Okay. He uses the TP to engage from behind, which is a really good move, I gotta say here. Allorim, that was really good. That move, teleporting from behind and engaging from behind, is so good. There is the engage. We got the engage on who is that? Nunu and Zoe, and Vladimir is coming from behind. Vladimir is his own teammate. Nice. So Adrian is coming in. This should be free. He should engage on the fiddlesticks. Nice. Got another kill. And we got Caitlyn over there. They can all play them, right? We got the decoy over there. Adrian just used his thunder thing on the decoy. Nice. And another kill on the top, man. Really good. This is how he played it, man. Allorim did really good right there. Yeah, life is good, baby.
Like devil's advocate for Riot as to why they can't buff Wukong, because I'm not playing in a very high elo game this game. I'm on my main, which is Challenger, but I don't know any of these players except for Adrian and top. He's on a Smurf. I don't know any of the players in my game, so I think I'm playing in like highish diamond, or maybe there's some master players that I don't know. But anyway, they can't buff Wukong's lane phase.
Okay, this is interesting. He's now talking about why Riot can't buff Wukong. Let's see what he says.
Current kit, because I feel like if my lane phase was any better, think about how far behind I was and how absolutely dicked I was getting. But a couple of kills and some a shutdown actually got me to the point where I can just one-shot the Caitlyn, or I almost one-shot her with basic abilities. I didn't have my ult there, which is, I guess, okay, kind of okay because I'm assassin, but it's very hard for that Caitlyn to counterplay it.
This is what we are looking for, guys. The Wukong, man, just E in at the Q and pop the ult and kill the ADC, man. This is what Wukong players should look for. This is why I told you guys. This is what I told you, okay? Let me just unmute and keep on playing that video while I'm talking. So this is what I said, okay, earlier on. All you gotta do is survive the lane phase. That's it, man. You're gonna pop off later on. You're gonna pop off later on, man. Your time to shine comes when the mid game is about to happen, okay, when all the team fights about to happen, then your time to shine will appear, will come, and then you will do all the plays and one shot the ADC and take out their main damage dealer. This is why I said you gotta survive. All you gotta do is survive the lane phase. So he's looking out for Zoe. Zoe's overextending right there. That should be another kill, but he gets CC'd and all played by Zoe. Yeah, you need to. Maybe engaging without the ult was a little bit stupid. Wait, where is it? There it is. He had his. He thought he's doing more damage, right? Okay. First, you should not engage Zoe without the ult, and you should not use your decoy like that. Even though you want to surprise her, he was focusing on the CS anyways. And even though if he sees you and he backs up, it's okay, I think. Okay, like then you just back off on yourself, and that's it. You don't die, and you don't take a kill, so you are equal. So it's all cool. The thing is, you need your decoy to tank that CC sleep thing, which he throws, the sleep ball. I'm just gonna call it like that. I don't know the name of that, but you need your decoy to tank it. So the second you E in on the Zoe, you wanna step back and decoy. So because she's looking to throw her sleep ball on you, with the decoy you can actually tank it. So a little bit of mistake right there. There's another team fight here. Where's the Wukong though? Okay, he was blind. The whole team, the own team is fighting it. They lost the team fight, okay. Maybe he can clean it up, let's see. There's the flash, there's the E. Yeah, he can clean it up so easy. Nice. The cleanup by Mr. Kong is coming in Astray. He has the red buff. Nuno's not gonna go anywhere because he's getting slowed. And there it is. We got himself, Allorim himself, sitting on 10 kills meanwhile. This is the power of the mid game, guys. This is what I was talking about. So let's skip over. So they're doing Baron right now.
We got Baron. Just a simple turn for us.
Okay, the enemy team did a huge mistake here to try to cover the Baron by engaging 2v5, because we got three own teammates sitting over there. They didn't make it to the Baron pit, and they just started to fight. So a big mistake by the enemy team, and actually Allorim's team can benefit out of that.
Over here, I don't like Wukong inside Baron pit. I think it's pretty bad, especially with their fiddle. So instead I opt for the full chunk on him. So he instantly dies as they enter the pit. We're doing a little int here, but it's alright, because I'm pretty fed. I'm able to get the Zoe flash, even though I don't think he needed to. So I'm running him. Get the kill on Nunu.
Nice.
And God bless, we got the Baron.
Oh. Nice.
Insane.
Nice.
So the game is even, and by even I mean still a little bit ahead for the enemy team, but the counterplay doesn't exist for Zoe, and especially Caitlyn right now against me and Vlad as ridiculous team fighters. And I would normally think in a normal game, if you had coordinated players, I don't think Wukong would be that great here either, because it would be Fiddle on duty to fear me.
Okay, let me check the items real quick. So he went after Ghostplay. He went for Edge of the Night, which I also like. I like to rush all the lethality items. So good on Wukong, especially it makes things easier. It makes life easier to engage with the Edge of the Night shield. So I really recommend this item build, guys. It's really good. So you basically rush all the lethality items, just like him, just like Allorim. And he's now trying to build his Black Cleaver. I do really like this item, but I gotta say. Also the Nikes, you see here, Boots of Swiftness. He went for the Nikes, man. I like it, man. So let's just skip over to the next team fight, I think.
Speed is so stupid, man. I am so fast. I'm running at 523 ms.
So let's see what.
Movement speed is so Q. It's obviously a lot easier for.
So the enemy team is getting engaged on again. And we got Rammus over there. Olaf's not going anywhere, I think. Nuno's coming in hard straight deep. The Allorim is coming in hard straight deep with the Ghost Blade.
So stupid, man. I am so fast. I'm running at 523 ms.
Yeah, with Ghost Blade and boost of Swift Aronies.
It's so easy for me to just get into the middle of the fight.
He got the Fiddle and Olaf on the top.
My biggest thing with Conquer is that the Conquer path kind of blows. Like the Tenacity one isn't bad, but coup de grace and
oh, and he's dead.
You wouldn't go overheal. You would probably go Triumph. But
so let's go to the next part.
Is too good on him.
Boom, a better beep. Okay, I think here there's a fight about to happen because of the Infernal. So let's see what happens here.
So I thought this was pretty doomed situation for us, but they split off from their carries here. So
that's actually a super good situation for them because they are not grouped. We got two people from the enemy team sitting over here and two people over there. The squishies and the carries, they are alone. They are left behind, man. So this means so easy for Wukong to actually one-shot them.
Guys can go mess around with their front line, but these two are terrified of the Wukong.
Yeah.
So if I even just go here, I'm not even doing anything. See how I'm backing up?
He's just zoning them.
If I'm right here, that means they cannot cross this choke. One of them will die for sure, and the other one will get chunked.
Yeah, that's true. What Allorim says here, guys, is you can zone people just because you are Wukong. Okay, just showing yourself will force the enemies to just back off. Sometimes I do the little trick. Sometimes I just pretend that I'm about to engage. So it means you are run and press S. Just press S. What it does is the enemy will think, oh, he's about to engage. You just decoyed. He's invisible. He's about to engage. Hey, guys, let's back off. And they will just back off. You can zone so easy. And then you can go back and go again towards them and press S again. And what it does is it's a little game between you and them. They will back off and come back. Back off and come back. It's so cool, man. Just to zone people. It's so easy with Wukong.
This guy's got flash, but that does not matter to me. I've got everything up. That's got... The Caitlyn will die no matter what. And I didn't know if Fiddle was here, but the same situation for him. This would be a perfect angle for Fiddlesticks, but I'm blocking out the path, and my champion is too stupid right now with my full lethality against a bunch of squishy characters in the backline. So they're forced to run all the way around. I do this because I thought that they were gonna stick around here, so I'm kind of wasting some time.
Yeah, he's wasting some time here.
Team's doing pretty well. I don't go in immediately. This is when people question mark ping you, like where the fuck are you? But you really need to take your time on Wukong. If you can find the right engage, it will win the team fight. You don't need to be in the team fight right away. This happens so often to me, man. When I sit there, people are fighting, and I'm sitting back a little bit, waiting for the perfect moment to engage. Because this is really what you have to do. Sometimes you gotta take your time, man. Just like Allorim says, you gotta take your time, figure out the best target to engage on, and then engage on. Because sometimes I don't do that and I mess up the whole engage and I get even killed. So you gotta take your time, guys. You just need to find the window that's good for you. Because that is what won you team fight, not just being in it from the start. So I find my window. I do no counterplay. Yeah, easy like that. Easy as that, guys. That's the end of the game. We end the game right after this. So let's go over. That doesn't tell the story, and I guess like you can accredit to also people's laning phase being players that I gave him change. Okay, so he ended right here because they are about to end the game, and that's the game, guys. Yeah, that's the Allorim game, guys. I hope you like my review. Also, let's go just through the comments because people witnessing Allorim playing the first time Wukong, and I'm really curious about what they said.
So we got J crossover, insane game. Still can't understand why Riot does blah blah blah. Didn't expect to see this today. A surprise for sure, but welcome one. They didn't expect that, man. Wukong don't need a blah 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 blah. Good to see you, Allorim. Post more videos. No, Wukong, I miss your videos, man. Thanks for posting the runes, bro. Blah blah. And it was nice to hear your thoughts. And we got my boy Ryumuko. Hey, greetings out to my boy Ryumuko. I see many pro using time tonic warp along with to stopwatch or cookies. What's the strongest secondary runes for you? I'm not asking this for Wukong. I'm asking for you pro POV globally top laners and so on. We got actually my boy Wukong here. I only like to play Wukong, but Riot literally hates Wukong. So true, man. Grinding out blah blah blah. It irritates me when I W and I'm actually not in this. Yeah, this happens sometimes to me as well. What secondary runes are you taking, and why were you going for Black Cleaver as your 4th item? Because it just gives you sustain and also the armor shred. It's just overall a good item on Wukong. Let's go for the next. Just wanna say you were like the first League player I watched back then. Blah 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 blah. Oh my God, it's Wukong. they are so happy about Allorim playing Wukong. A month or 2 ago, they announced they were trying to figure out good rework for him. I can't believe this day came. They are so happy that he plays Wukong, man. Hey, we got my boy Alvar El Hadi, man. Hey, greetings going out to you, my friend. Wukong is only a static champion because of Chinese culture who is every game. You got any thoughts on Camille? Yeah, no Wukong. Thanks, Park Camilla says. Nice Allorim playing Wukong. What do you think about mid-lane Wukong? Yeah, I think mid-lane Wukong is strong, dude. Not really strong, but it's okay, I think. So yeah, these are the comments, guys. Hey, I hope you liked the review. Leave a like, leave a comment below, guys, and also subscribe to that channel because we got more stuff coming in straight deep. So hit the subscribe button, guys. See you next video. Peace.